So here's after a couple of more days. You can see the pile of rocks on the left is getting bigger. The hose is at the edge of bedrock, moving to our right towards the big rock. That's all undredged material. Everything to the left of the hose at that point is dredged and now being used for waste disposal. And this is what happens when the dredger upriver from you is in some good material but making silt. This is called getting smoked out. Visibility is down to unusable. So, time for a break. Now this is a good example of why you try and work cooperatively with other people. If you take a look out here, you can see that that river is kind of murky because laying up there is in some good material. It's kind of silty and clay. On the other hand, our eddy here is fairly clean. The reason is because he took the trouble to move his dredge probably 20 feet further off stream and angle it a little bit, and now he's dumping right about midstream or over a little bit, and with that short distance to here, the water next to the shore remains reasonably clean until it gets past us. So he's been very helpful and we appreciate it. Okay, those are the two rocks there that got me. The sharp pointy one was the anvil, and that round one was the hammer. And my pinky tip was the knife blank. Owie. And here's Mike dredging. To his right is bedrock. To his left is undredged material. You can see it's nice and crevassy. It's a good thing. It also slows him down because he has to break up the hard pack. So it's just slow and pretty easy for me since he doesn't need the sled to get the rocks out of his way, as you can see. And so I pretty much just stand here and play safety man, and from time to time check the sluice in the dredge, make sure there's no rocks in it. Okay, we've moved the big rock to the right, kind of opening up that gap in the giant boulders for exploitation. Put it out in the center there, where it's just barely above the water, but now it's kind of blocking in these other boulders here. So I'm not sure exactly how we're going to deal with that, but I have a feeling that big round one out there with the hose on it is going to play an important part in this. Deep water dredging gets the most glamour. Shallow water dredging is basically just the same, except you don't need air. And it's a little easier for someone without an underwater camera to film. This is in the end of the cove here, where that gold comes through there. And these are cracks in the bedrock that he's cleaning out here. These have done well in the past. And see, I've just got to chew it up with the pry bar. I mean, that stuff is tight, really tight and cemented in there. So that's basically what he's doing here. Prying apart every crack he can over the bedrock. And this stuff does often pry apart. This stuff is pretty badly fractured. So tear it apart, suck it all up. Okay, so here's our eddy here on the 23rd of August, and you'll notice there's still a lot of rocks in the middle. It's starting to get cold. We're not sure how much time we're going to have, and this has been our best gold. So the plan is to march up here and then worry about that later if we have time and the water's not too cold. Those round rocks right there, that's stacked on bedrock. And then it just drops off. It's that same zone you can see out there just under the dredge That whole ledge comes all the way over here. And we got to try and get this boulder up on top. Now, this has got us pretty excited. On the left, you now see the big rock that was there yesterday morning. And when we pulled it out of there, instead of finding it laying on bedrock, there's just a trench down there from about the nozzle over to that left side there. A little bit of dirt just fell in, so it makes it hard to see. But that is deep, and it is solid hard pack down there. And that trench runs underneath that big rock with the rhomboidal top surface all the way under the dredge. So we're going to start here and then try and just clean it out that way, along with whatever of this here we can get. Well, we finally managed to get to the bottom of what I'm tentatively calling the Cascadia subduction zone here. That is about a 3-foot vertical wall right where the water comes through. And this area here has good gold, not great gold, but good gold, but it's noticeably finer and smaller than what we're pulling out of there. It's kind of hard to tell which actually weighs more, but that is a heck of a nice gold trap there, and I suspect underneath that rock is going to be pretty good because it's right where that comes out. So we've got more rocks to move and more muck to suck. Okay, so here's our situation. We've cleared all the other rocks in front of that big flat-topped one, and now Mike is down there cleaning out a pocket of hard pack on the bedrock. Let's make sure it's clean bedrock we're throwing it on, because it is not coming off. If we manage to move it, it is not coming off. So, a nice deep pocket right there, right in the flow path. That should be pretty good material. And here we found a nice little nugget today.
That's not bedrock.
No, I know. I don't know though, because it comes around and it goes right
down in a crack in the bedrock, right there where the hose goes down. We were just cleaning that up before we throw the big rock on it, and found a nugget in the crack, so we're going to be here a little while. So, we're bringing it up. Need me to bounce it? There's old Wayne up there. There it is. Slack off, he said. And that's what I'm calling the Cascadia subduction zone there. We moved that big rock and opened up, I don't know, 12, maybe 15 feet where we have to move some more rocks. Gold coming in there. I think it's going to get trapped right in that area there. But we'll see what happens. Where he's dredging right now, just kind of an average day. Nothing really big, nothing really lots yesterday, so we'll see what happens today. And here's Mike dredging in the canyon here. Apparently you can still hear me over the dredge. And that's the easiest way to do it in this cold water, especially as where that dredge is sitting, the air compressor may suck some exhaust. We're trying to avoid using the air whenever possible if the wind's not exactly right. But it's not necessary here, and so he's not even trying it. And that is some hard pack stuff. So it typically breaks it up. Yeah. Thought that was a big rock. Time for me to go clear the dredge. And there's 1 ounce of the flaky gold up here. It's part of our take. Convert that to some cash for fuel and expenses and things like that. And continue on.